Hello everyone, this is Kostav from InsightStat and welcome to this part 2 of the basic calculations video. So in part 1 we talked about sum, we talked about count, we talked about average. Now in this video we'll talk about min, max and divide. So what is min and what is max? Very simple. Min, max talks about the minimum and the maximum, the smallest and the largest value in a column. So if you want to find out the minimum price, the maximum price, the minimum cost, the maximum cost, this is what we will use. And what is divide? Divide is, it's a safe division that handles divide by zero errors. So if we divide two numerical entities directly, there can be a denominator zero error, which Power BI might not be able to handle. So in this case, we have a divide function that handles the exceptions, I would say. These exceptions are divide by zero errors, and it is handled by the alternate result. Let's put this into use now. So we calculated the total order quantity, the total return quantity, and the total returns up until now. Now let's say the business comes and asks us, you know what, I want to look at which is our minimum priced, or what is the minimum price of a product in our entire inventory, and what is the maximum price of a product in our entire inventory. I want to know that. So if the business comes in, the director comes in, the sales director or the product director comes in, tells us. So in this case, we can use minimum and maximum. So we'll go to new measure, we'll do min product price, and I'll call in the min function. The min function takes the column name, so we'll put the column name as product price. There we go. Enter. And this is a currency. I want it to 2 decimal places. There it is. Let's create the max as well, and then we can do a quick comparison. So I'll say max product price, and I'll call in, sorry, the max function, and product price is here, and enter. Okay, now in order to visualize this, I can put it in this table as well. I wanted to show you as a data card first. So I'll pull in a data card and add data. This is our main product. So the minimum price of a product in our inventory is $2.29. And if I copy and paste this again, and instead of a minimum product price, if I go ahead and do a maximum product price, this is the price of a maximum priced item. That is $3,500. Now don't worry about this KPI card. We'll talk about the KPI card when we move into visualizations. Right now I just wanted to show you how to use the min and max. Okay, now the business comes and tells us, or the business wants to understand what is the return rate. They want to understand, are we, for any of these categories, is the return rate higher, return rate lower? What is it exactly? So what is return rate? Return rate is the total number of returns, how many items have been returned by how many items that has been sold, right? That's what the business would want to know now. Now, in order to do this, it's very simple. We can do total orders divided by total returns divided by total order. In this case, instead of doing a simple division, I'll call this return rate. I will use the divide function here. The divide function says what is the numerator. In this case, I know The numerator is total returns. Now when you want to access any calculated measure or explicit measure, you can directly access them by first opening a square bracket, and it'll open all the measures that we have created till now. Look at this. So total returns, and then it asks for the denominator. So my denominator is total order quantity. What if this returns a 0? What if in one of these, in any of these divisions, in any of the row wise divisions, I get a 0 error? What would happen then? In order to handle that, there is something called as alternate result. Right, so in alternate result, I can say that no results. So if there is a 0 error, 0 division error, I can say that there is no result. And enter. This is a percentage, and this looks fine. I would want it up to 2 decimal places. Now let's look at what is the return rate by these categories. So I go to measure table, return rate, and there you go. So I can go back to the business and tell them that bikes have the highest return rate, that is 3.08%, followed by clothing and accessories. Even though it has the highest total return quantity, but compared to what we are selling, it is very low. And right now, if you look at this, the total here, it shows is 2.17%. This does not make sense here, and I'll tell you why in one of the future videos when we talk about the matrix visualization and how these values are calculated. We will talk about that. But in this video, we talked about the min, max, and the divide functions, and this concludes the basic calculations. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have liked this video, please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, please put it in the comment section. Thank you so much.